Yalla yalla ya lili, yalla yalla ya lili, yaloile, yalla yalla ya lili, yalla yalla ya lili, oh yalla yalla ya lili, yalla yalla ya lili, yaloile, yalla yalla ya lili, tanz 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 habibi.
What are we chasing?
This is best album we've ever done, definitely, and it's another level for us musically. And the name Chasing Prophecy was an idea we came up with, that things are out there, prophecy, miracles, life. You gotta chase, you gotta go for it, you gotta make the move.
So don't wait till things come to you. If you see something happening, you have to make it happen yourself.
Right.
Hashem will put the opportunity in front of you, but you gotta jump for it. He's not gonna push you over to it.
Take the bull by the horns.
That's what Chasing Prophecy
as it were.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Bentzi was nice enough to lend me the album before I went on vacation. I've been listening to it ever since. This album is so, I don't know, I don't want to say better than the last album, but it's more refreshing, and the sound I find is more refined. You feel that way too, or not?
The production quality is definitely another level, for sure. We met a few producers in the last couple of years who helped us take it to another level. Matt Thorne, Dave Donnelly, guys who've worked with pretty big names in the business, and that was a big part of it, definitely.
Yeah, I've seen something all over Facebook lately. It says, "Do you Yalili?" So I think our listeners and our viewers would be interested. What is Yalili?
Okay, let me see the album.
The million-dollar question.
On the album, you have the title track, Chasing Prophecy. But our first, originally Yalili was going to be the title. We were going back and forth between Yalili and Chasing Prophecy, but nobody knew what Yalili was. So we went with Chasing Prophecy. Nobody knows what that is either. Could have left it Yalili. But that is it's our first all Hebrew Yiddish song. There's no English in it. So it's very interesting, and like most Hebrew Yiddish songs, nobody knows what it means.
No, I mean I was very pleasantly surprised by the lyrics. I mean, you guys performed this earlier this year by the OHEL 577.
Right, that was the last time we saw you, backstage at OHEL.
With Lev Tahar. It was an amazing performance.
It was very nice.
Even then, I got the beat and I got the word Yalili. I didn't get the lyrics. And I got the album, and I'm flying on the plane, and I'm listening to this, and lyrics are so interesting, You got a Sephardi, you got a response to Ashkenazi. Sephardi, Ashkenazi, Sephardi, Ashkenazi. I mean, where did the concept for the song come up?
The idea came from, I think, just playing all over the place and seeing all types of Jews, Sephardi, Ashkenazi, Sephardi, Ashkenazi is very general, and that kind of splits into two, but it's really more than that. It's, there's so many different types. We've traveled globally and seen them all, and we thought it'd be fun to do a song that brings that together. Ashkenazi, Sephardi, he says that, he says that.
The whole song itself is also a Yalili. A Yalili is basically something that is not Sephardi, not Ashkenazi, it's a Yalili. It's kind of both or none. So the song itself is a Yalili. Why? Because we're primarily an English singer-songwriter group. All our songs are in English. And so we took a English-speaking band and did an all Hebrew Yiddish song. That itself is a Yalili.
Before you walked in, me and Bentzi were talking about the song Avraham. It's very interesting because Bentzi was explaining that Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Moshe, Aaron, they're so long ago. We say a couple times a year by Yom Naram and whatnot, that we're related, and we have V'shaychus, but realistically we're so far away from where they were. Every generation gets a little bit less, a little bit less. So that message of that song I find is very interesting. But you guys wrote it like you're talking to Avraham, like are you proud of where we are today? So that I found was very interesting.
The song basically is a very powerful song because a lot of people today maybe they don't look so frum. They don't would Avraham Avinu be proud of them? Obviously he would be, because it's been a few thousand years and we're still talking about Avraham Avinu. It's quite impressive.
This album I find is more, I don't want to say Jewish based than the last one. It just seems more Jewish themed more than the last one. Is that just me?
They're all Jewish themed,
Yeah, I mean,
obviously. This one, I think, is just people understand more what we're talking about.
Right.
It hits closer to home, that kind of thing.
Maybe a little less vague
Yeah,
than the last ones, definitely.
You definitely want
I
to get
agree with
this
that.
album. This is album you want to get, you want to read, you want to listen to, focus. This is change your life.
I love it. I got it.
Changed my life.
Yiddish Mama, you guys released back when the story happened in Mumbai. You played
Oh,
it.
we didn't release it.
You
but
didn't release it. You played it on the you played it on television.
We played it on live television.
You sent me the track. We played
Right.
it on the show.
Right.
And this version is just it's
It's a little different.
it's there, but it's so clean, and there's not a lot of music in it.
Right.
But it
Yeah, we want it to be very simple.
This was the original version. This was the original
Really?
version. Right. We just couldn't do that 8:30 in the morning at KTLA Studios. There was no sound check or anything. They just, you walk into a studio, it was maybe 30 degrees, freezing.
Also, it was
That
just me and you.
Yeah.
We just did an acoustic. We sat down with a mic. It was very
Like, okay,
simple.
now we're at the band live, and that's it. There's no.
And what's the feedback that you guys are getting on the song?
People are really enjoying it. Very powerful. There's, some people said they were crying when they heard it. We don't want to make people cry, but
'Cause
people are
the melody itself is kind of like a happy,
right,
like
right,
simple happy, not
Right.
like rocked out happy.
right.
It's
Hopeful.
very-
It's supposed to be,
Hopeful,
yeah,
Like it leaves you with a smile, but like a wistful smile.
right.
Also, I see you have It's Shabbos Now, which of course you released on the Ura CD last year, the Shmorg, and you made a music video because
Sure.
Bentzi said that you guys got like crazy amount of feedback on that.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. That was a big hit. That was everywhere we go, people want to hear Shabbos Now. People are singing it. People know the words. That was a big hit.
So you guys did Oh Hell show earlier this year with Leif Tahar.
Leif Tahar is a great group. Really like those guys.
What was that? I mean, you guys met him when?
We met Leif Tahor. We met Eli in California. There was a Pesach retreat that he played and we also played. And he saw us live and he loved the show. He loved the act. He loved the music. And we became friends and we stayed in touch. And then we had this idea to do a duet on the Ohel show. So we did the Yalili with
I
Leif
think
Tahar.
you guys remember what the crowd sounded like.
And
when
that
you
was, it was great.
Yeah.
I remember the people sitting behind me were like, "Who's he? Hey, what is
Right, right. Yeah, the crowd in general did not know who we
And
were.
I was like, just watch.
and then,
just watch.
Yeah, it came out great, definitely.
Right.
And slowly people are hearing Eighth Day. Oh, something different, interesting, nice. So we're getting a little busier.
Now you also have a country song on this album, which is a
Yiddish
first for you,
country.
Yiddish country.
Yeah, how did that happen? We don't know.
You're in California. You're not
Yeah,
like
we
in
don't know
Texas
how
or
that
something.
happened. We did it live on the telethon, actually.
Yeah.
At the Chabad telethon, and the feedback was fantastic.
But again, I don't recognize the song.
And
I know you
it's
did
done.
it.
We had Richard Friedman. We had some very, very talented
Yeah, we added
people.
some banjo and...
A lot of talented people on there, besides Bentzi.
Oh, thank you.
It's a fantastic album. And you just read the credits, Google the names, to see what I'm talking about.
Now I haven't gone through this because this is my copy. It's closed. I haven't gotten it yet. But supposedly this is the first album where your lyrics are included in the album.
Yeah, most of them.
Is that? Well, what was up with that? Why is this the first time? I mean, what changed since the last album?
We just wanted to get the lyrics in there. It's nice to have the lyrics printed. We never printed the lyrics not because we didn't want to. We just never thought to do it. We just
Right. We didn't think
You know.
people would be so interested.
Yeah, it
When
was
we
just-
walk down the street, people are like, "What do you mean
Right, right.
by this and that?" And
yeah.
so people started getting into the lyrics because they realized it's not just Pirkei Avos.
But you do know by doing
No one
this.
walks over to another guy like, "What do you mean by Achas Shoalti? What do you mean by that?" So this is a whole different world. It's a different.
So we realized
Eighth
that
Day
we
is
should
a-
print lyrics because people are
He does realize he opened the
confused.
can of worms with this.
Yeah, this is
Because
people
the
are
lyrics
gonna-
you have on this, they're gonna be like, but why?
Right.
Right.
what?
We have
right.
Pirushim.
We may have made it even worse. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you're saying. Right?
No. It's,
Probably.
you'll see there'll be Pirushim maybe on our website. We're gonna have Pirushim because there's different.
There's different angles.
Were the lyrics for the
Aha.
first two albums available on the website?
Yeah, we had them up and we took them down. We had them up.
Are they going to be going back up?
Hopefully, yeah. We're revamping the website right now.
I saw this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I clicked enter. Nothing.
Right. Yeah. We're redoing the whole thing. It's gonna be beautiful.
First of all, shout out to Envision California.
Yeah.
They designed the CD.
Envision California.
I love the logo.
Thank
The
you.
logo.
But now I don't know. How do I pronounce this?
8th Day. This is Uri Kelman. He came up with that. A very smart guy and a big fan. Katam the Library.
Not my story, but or not. Sure.
We get a letter from the Library of Congress.
Okay.
They want 8th Day
To do what?
for the library.
They have every album that comes out ever in America. They keep a log. They have
So we're very happy. So we send them CDs. Bentzi sends an email. How did you hear about us? So one of the people that work there is a fan of 8th Day, and they didn't see it.
She wanted to check a lyric. She wanted to wanted to check something. So
Did they
she
have the
looked.
other two albums or not?
No, they didn't. That's why they
They
called.
didn't know
She wanted to look up a lyric for an 8th Day
that.
song,
Ah,
and she couldn't find it. So they
How
emailed
funny is
it.
that?
that's very
They
good.
may
Yeah.
be performing in the Library of Congress quietly. But
That's
that's
very cool.
yeah.
Now the song "Chasing Prophecy" also is a very, very interesting song. Who writes the lyrics for the songs? Is that a
Shmuel.
partnership or is that mostly
Mostly
you,
Shmuel.
Mostly you.
Yeah.
So where does the ideas come
Walk
from?
it down. You like nitty gritty.
I like nitty gritty.
Walk it down past the nitty gritty.
Past the old city. No.
I don't have the book. It's closed.
How does he do performances
We open
in
it up.
Canada? Like
It's a problem. It's not a problem.
Yeah. Some performances I remember we did while we were still working on the songs. We did a different version live, and then on the album. So we have different options.
you can adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we adapt to whatever going on.
The last song I wanted to mention was "Smile," because for me that
a
was
nice song.
it's something that's important to have a song that doesn't. I don't think the word "smile" on the song. I don't
Put a
think
of
smile
course.
on your face.
Put a
course.
smile on your
Yeah, of
face.
course.
But it's not like the main chorus, and it's just the beat of the song is what gives you a smile.
Yeah, that was actually my favorite
Yeah,
on the album. I really like that
That's
song.
one of our favorites.
Yeah, it's got a great vibe.
So basically,
Feels
what we're
nice.
saying is that this song, this album is an amazing album. It sounds great. I mean, you put out your first album, Good. People didn't really even know who you are. You're based in California. You didn't have a lot of distribution here. I mean, yeah, you went through Sameach, but that was after a couple months of your album officially being out. And then Lipa came out with the wedding album, and Good went on, and a couple other songs went on.
Yeah, Lipa did put our song on his album. Thank you for mentioning that.
And then at the other point, you put out Brooklyn, and you had CDS, Chassidim Don't Say Goodbye.
Right.
What's the
CDFG.
CDSG.
CDSG.
You had a couple of really, really, really good hits. And then the live album, of course. But this just in comparison.
Yeah.
This is another level. This is
whole
a whole another level.
Someone was asking, what do you like about 8th Day? I said, because the English lyrics are not your typical rhyming lyrics. They're good, but you have Yiddish that even if you're not Yiddish speaking or you're not like Hasidish Yiddish,
Sure.
you can still get it.
Sure.
Right.
There's not too much of it.
Right.
Now, Bad
Moshe
Golden
Yes.
was a Moshe Yes song.
Right.
Now, I didn't know this, but Shmuel was telling me that you guys in the 80s used to go to Moshe Yes concerts and performances in Florida, you said, right?
Magama. At the
Our
time
parents
it was
were
Magama.
very big Magama fans. And yeah, we used to play the music in the house
Still
all the
big
time.
Magama
We would go
fans,
see him live, and always loved his music. Always, it was a big influence on us.
Our live show, we do.
Yeah, do a lot of Magama songs. Always. And yeah, we wanted to, do a tribute, put it on the album. It's a great
He
song.
passed away like a few weeks before we went to print. So we did a quick acoustic version.
Right, yeah, it's a very, acoustic and
No, it's
vocals,
great.
very simple.
I mean, because it's funny because you have Beggar Woman and Yiddish Mama, and I think the style with the music, with just the beat and everything, was kind of similar. The songs are totally different.
Right, oh yeah.
Now, for the next year or so, we can relax to this, but I don't think 8th Day is going to be relaxing because they're going to be shooting out his new album soon.
Already starting on the next
We
one.
already started on the next one. But it'd be on this level. We got a whole new team with this. We're very excited.
So you keeping the team?
Baruch Hashem,
Yeah,
everybody
this
on the
is-
team is...
Well, thanks.
Thanks, Yos.
Yes,
Nice to,
why?
nice
Have a
to
safe
talk
trip
to
back
you.
to Los Angeles.
Chasing your prophecy, chasing your prophecy. Chasing your prophecy, chase, chase, chasing your prophecy.